All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I am currently attempting to deal with a DC in Classic World of Warcraft. Hardcore. I've been logging on, logging off, that kind of stuff. Listening to, Digibro over here. Okay, that looks a little bit more promising. Let's try this again. So basically, I get to play a game called Who's Trying to Fuck Me Here? Is it Blizzard trying to screw me? Is it the Chinese internet trying to screw me? Is it my own fucking computer trying to screw me? What the hell is going on? So I guess I playing World of Warcraft Classic. So you're trying to tell me that I'm already playing this thing. Okay. All right, cool. Let's try getting on this stupid thing again. Luckily, before this stuff happened, I had just finished killing the mob that I was fighting. But just in case here, I'm gonna, yeah. So I just finished that mod. What the hell was that? That's so, oh, what the fuck? Oh, I just sealed. It's not even happening. Holy fuck, what is this crap? Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. That's like the worst thing ever. Yeah, I'm gonna press Hearthstone. I'm getting the hell out of here. What the fuck is this? What is this? You guys see this, right? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you, life. WTF. Alright. Try to get it going here. What the balls? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna wait, like, another... What the... You piece of shit, motherfucker. Huh? You exist? Oh. Yeah, and then it goes to the black screen, whatever the hell that is. If I wait patiently, I don't believe the black screen goes away at all. So that's always fun. I have no idea where I am. I have no idea what character I'm on. I couldn't even tell you if it logged me out or not. God, that's fucking weird. Yeah, thank you, Blizzard. Fuck off. Alright, plan B. Log out. Turn off the internet. Roger that. Turn back on the internet. Come on, you can do it. Yes, indeed. Okay, cool. Check to make sure this thing is operational. This thing is, in fact, operational. That is true, yes. That's the thing that gives you better internet connection to Blizzard. And I had it turned off for a while there, and I was able to log on anyways, which means Blizzard is currently working on fixing the logon problem that I was happening. But this DC crap, man, is ridiculous. Why the fuck are you doing an update? Nobody asked you to do a fucking update. Fucking piece of shit, motherfucker. La 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 la. If I was in a fight, I would totally be fucking dead. But because I'm not, there is a chance. Fuck you, Blizzard. Alright, cool. Well, that didn't work. Quit, log out. Roger that. Activate VPN. Checkarooski. Relog back in. We can try an IP config just in case. That will pause the video because typing P pauses videos around here. And it's kind of casual little, Alright, so now the VPN is active. This thing is active. And now we can't actually get on Blizzard. So this is the normal DC thing that Blizzard's been happening recently. This is the thing that doesn't let you log on. Am I English? I am English. All right, let's try this again. Make damn sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you can't log on with VPN on, which is always fun. Turn VPN off. Get on Battle.net again. And this should work. We are still active, correct? Active. Timer, not active. Active. Definitely don't want to mess with that. Okay. Blizzard's, since the Season of Discovery stuff, Blizzard's been absolutely, completely fucked when it comes to, for some of us at least, when it comes to trying to log on to Battle.net. I looked it up. I looked up the error code and stuff, and Blizzard's trying to fix it. But as you can see, you get some fascinating moments. This is the first massive DC issue I have ever seen playing classic hardcore for me, like ever. Like, this shit is like WTF levels of what the fuck is going on. I've never seen anything like this. This scares the crap out of me. So I'm not logging on to that just in case I'm fucking dead. I'm going to go over here. Now, hopefully, it informs the game that I exist. Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I am scared. I am quite scared. Oh, I can't Holy Light again because I have no mana. Alright. So we get a cast bar. Okay. The game has been informed that I am not on this Paladin. Let's try to get on this Paladin. I'm going to bubble the moment I show up here. Boom. Yeah, I'm still fucking here. Holy God. That's fucking ridiculous. Buddy. Bruh. Homie. I just want you to go away. Is that okay? Like, I don't know what's going on around here. I don't know if we're about to explode or DC the fuck out or something or what the hell. Okay, we're still recording. That's good. Oh, alright. Well, that was terrifying. And, let me think. Was that... Again, I get to play the fun little game of, is that the Chinese internet? What's the local time where I am? It's like 3:40 a.m. It's like, is that the Chinese internet? Is that fucking Blizzard? From what I saw, that was fucking Blizzard. That was Blizzard. God damn. I literally just killed that mob, and then the lag started happening, and I was like, I've seen this shit before. I haven't seen that shit in years, but I've seen it before. Fuck that. That's just fucking terrifying. Alright. Okay, so that was eventful enough that this is probably turning into a hardcore video. So I might as well just keep talking and finish the hardcore video. Just in case I start talking too loudly, however, I am going to go get up for a second. And actually, I'm going to go pause the video, and I'll be right back, and I'll actually do a proper video for you guys. So give me a sec, guys. Alright, we are back. So, I recently, my wife basically fixed the internet problem for Blizzard, but oh shit, are we back here again? Please, fuck off. Just, oh my god. Like, what the hell is that? I don't even have the right seal. Okay, come on, just relax. I have no idea what the fuck is happening. We're just going to get through this. I'm just trying to get to level 33 so I can use my damn knightly longsword. Holy shit. What the fuck is this crap? Okay, so I was considering making a video based upon some stuff that I discovered recently around Seal of Light. So it really depends on the mobs you are fighting. But if you find yourself killing mobs pretty quickly for whatever reason, using like normal rotations and like normal seals and stuff like that, the double seal of light ends up becoming a thing that you can actually do, and it's actually super viable. And it was kind of my plan to begin with, to use double seal of light to level once I got it, if and when the lag situation ever became kind of ridiculous. So the way it works, of course, is you have Blessing of Might, you have a Ret Aura, and you just kill them with the double seal of light, moving from mob to mob to mob. And as you can see, your health stays up pretty ridiculously. I've done the math on it. It'll vary based upon whether your seal's like, up to date, out of date, like, stuff like that that's going on. Come here. You can easily like get the seal on the next mob, reseal it up. If you're taking longer than 30 seconds to kill the mobs, it's a little bit of a problem. But there is a thing that you can do where I'll just turn in exorcism this mob, basically. Like let's pretend my seal's about to fall off in this particular case. Assuming I don't, magically die of lag. Let's assume my seal's about to fall off. I go, oh damn, I just exorcism, kill this guy, swing back over to, oh okay, I would judge light on this guy, and then this consecration would kill this guy over here, if that makes any sense. Now in this case, it's not going to kill him because I'm playing pretend, but hopefully you get the idea. I'm going to exorcism this guy a second time, and put a holy light on myself because I am actually quite nervous about what's going on out here. But the weird thing about double holy light is you lose a bit of DPS, but you don't lose as much DPS as you think you do, which I find really interesting. Part of that is Blessing of Might doing its job, but a sizable component of that is the fact that there's literally no downtime. So you're literally just judging, lighting. Okay, so how do I put this? Under normal rotation, you as a paladin will have to holy light yourself before moving on to the next target, typically. Which means that since you never have to holy light yourself anymore, you save like 2.5 seconds of DPS time moving from mob to mob to mob. So yes, you take longer to kill the mobs, but you don't have the 2-second holy light, which saves it. Now, I've done the math on it. You actually are killing the mobs slower, but it's like a safety leveling method, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm not even going to do consecrate here. There's no need to. We are just super chill. I'll throw down one consecration here, hit him once, judge him, reseal, exorcism, and we're chilling. But this is like my lag protection method, or my DC protection method, because there's multiple different kinds of DCs that take place in classic World of Warcraft. One of the DC types is you just get thrown out of the game, which Blizzard is pretty good about recognizing and letting you back in the game very quickly. The other one is just a massive lag spike where the game is just basically forgets that you exist. Basically, you lose control of your character for like a long period of time, even though your character and the mob are basically still attacking each other. There's another DC spike style, which is the one that we just saw, where you completely lose control of your character, but for all intents and purposes, your character is still physically in the game. Blizzard's side of things just can't register that you've DC'd in this weird way, so it actually won't throw you out. It'll physically keep you in the game for a long period of time, which is super deadly, right? That's the super deadly one. The one that throws you out within 5 seconds is not that bad because you can come back pretty quick, hopefully. The one that is like a bunch of lag isn't that bad because you're a paladin and you're going to take a million years to die. But if you're playing this safety seal style, like it's theoretically impossible that I can die 1v1 to a mob unless something truly, truly insane and crazy happens, such as I kill the mob and it won't let me out of the game in such an untimely manner, like it just happened, where the mob respawns and kills me by the time I can't get back into the game again. Which will make for a very interesting video when and if that ever actually happens. This is another reason why I'm actually leveling on mobs where I can use Exorcism on, is because I at least get to take out a sizable chunk of their health in the pull, which theoretically helps me always win the 1v1 fight. But anyways, I've been noticing that Double Seal of Light is actually not the worst thing in the world, and I'm not entirely sure why, even though I've been doing the math on it. And the answer to this question is actually a little bit in depth, to the point where I actually wanted to make a video, but I wanted to get like, level 33 and get my knightly longsword and then make a damn video on the subject in like a couple hours from now. Not like, literally right now and at like 4 a.m. in the morning. It might be a China thing. Sometimes I wonder if it's, because sometimes when my lag and my DCs happen, it's because I'm talking to people in guild chat. And I'm wondering if that's like a China thing, like, asking, like, who the hell are you talking to in guild chat? Let's check this guy out, kind of a thing, which would be weird. Or I wonder if it's just like you saw me do the Flush DNS thing, which could also be caused by, you know, talking to people using the internet, but for different reasons. I think, at least, like the whole package thing, yada, yada, yada. Let's talk about rotations really fast. Since I haven't been lagging for a while, I'll showcase the various different rotations. Oh, also in Pally Time news, I made my first ever for classic World of Warcraft anyway. I use these quite a lot in retail. Shift/2. So, so rather than just having, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or however many buttons my Razer Naga has, I now can hold down the shift button with my pinky finger, and I got, you know, shift 2 and normal 2, and it is what it is. So I might not be a keyboard turning clicker anymore. I'll still be a keyboard turner because that's super important in classic World of Warcraft, but I definitely won't be a a clicker anymore, which is sad. The end of an era, I guess. Okay, so let's talk rotations here really fast. Let me focus up a little bit. Am I missing anything? No, I'm just missing extra buffs. I'm missing a sharpening stone. I still got like a million rough sharpening stones. I like throwing them on. It's like whatever. Okay, so there's basically... damn it, what am I trying to say here? There's something stupid with Paladin. There's like 3 to 4 different rotations you can do. And the rotations actually vary that you want to do based upon what level you are, what weapon you're using, what mobs you're fighting, and far, far more importantly, how recent and up-to-date your seals are. So, for example, I'm level 32. My Seal of the Crusader is rank 4. I just trained it at level 32. My Blessing of Might is fresh. I just trained it at level 32. My Wisdom is a little bit out of date. Need a new rank of Wisdom. That'll be coming up soon. So you can see we're using Might because that's the most up-to-date trained seal, or at least we're messing around with it. We're messing around with Crusader, a little bit more like actually killing mobs just with Crusader because it's super up-to-date. But let me just show you what the 4 different rotations are. So the first rotation, of course, is to pull with Exorcism and just to straight up murder them with a Seal of the Crusader. So I'm going to kill this mob using nothing but Seal of the Crusader. And then I'm going to turn and pull the next mob that I can find. And I'll judge Crusader, and I'll use Seal of Righteousness rank 3. And that's basically the rotation. So boom, hit him once, like, you know, judge, seal, it's like whatever. Maybe I could do that better. It doesn't really matter. But you can see we're going to kill this mob with Judgment of Righteousness, which means he's going with Crusader Judgment on him, which means he's going to die super, super, super quickly. I also need to watch my health just in case. Yep. Okay, boom, he died. You can see he died super fast. There's plenty of time here to heal up, blast the mob, and then you seal Crusader, and then you kill this mob with Crusader. Okay, this is easily your most efficient mana rotation when you think about it, because you end the fight with a Holy Light, and it take in the 2.5 second cast of that Holy Light, you're not triggering Spirit Regeneration whatsoever. So I haven't triggered Spirit Regeneration yet. I haven't triggered Spirit Regen yet. Boom, it just went up. We're gonna judge. We're gonna yeah, that's more proper. Okay, cool. And then we just kill the mob. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You maximize your spirit tick regeneration. You can see we're doing a little bit less damage. Like crap, is my seal gonna fall off? We're doing a little bit less damage in the grand scheme of things because we're killing some of these mobs. Like half the mobs we're killing with just Crusader, and the other half the mobs we're actually getting the full terror. Like, you know, the actual Crusader plus Seal of Righteousness rank 3, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that is easily one of your most mana-efficient rotations as far as Spirit Regeneration is concerned on your Paladin, is to actually murder half the mobs with Crusader, and then pull the next mob, and then judge Crusader, yada, yada. Okay, so we're just going to end that guy out of existence really fast here. Now, you can do your standard rotation, which usually you want to use a Seal of Wisdom for this. Let me get to full mana so we can showcase this really fast. You can see I'm still pure stamina spirit, not a lick of strength, agility. I got like 4 intellect from somewhere. I think I got like a ring or something that has some intellect on it. I have no idea where this intellect is coming from. I could not even tell you. My weapon, maybe? I have no idea. Yep, no idea. I have no idea what's giving me 4 spirit. Maybe you guys can, or intellect. Maybe you guys can spot it. Yeah, no, I have no idea. All right, so I got 4 intellect. Why, I do not know. All right, so this is the more traditional rotation where you go up and you judge Crusader on them. In this case, I would blast them with Exorcism, like pull with an Exorcism or something like that. Let me just get the rotation started here. But you can see we're going to kill this mob like insanely quickly, like in under 20 seconds. I could judge here, but I don't want to. Or do I? Actually, I did want to judge there. Okay, so I've already screwed up this rotation. I haven't used this rotation in like a million years. Just because I found the other one that I just described to be actually a little bit better. Okay, so let's start up the rotation again. Okay, cool. I'll focus this time. Do. What? Hit him. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to hit him one more. We're going to judge him. We're going to finish him off with Crusader. Just in case the judge crits. It also gives time for this to... in theory, you might have to heal yourself right there, which gives extra time for Crusader to come off a cooldown. Then you judge Crusader, and you just repeat the cycle over and over again. But you can see here with how up-to-date everything is, how up-to-date the seals are, how up-to-date the gear is, how up-to-date my weapon is. So I'm using this, for example. It's a polearm, but it's two-hander, but it's a 2.3 weapon speed blue that I picked up off the auction house for like 2 gold or something stupid like that. Really, really good at this level. You can see that that rotation really isn't viable right now because I'm just killing the mobs too quickly. Like, I'll kill them in 20 seconds or less, which is really hurting the spirit regeneration. And this is one of the weird things about the spirit regeneration gear. I can't actually showcase the other rotation. If you watch my Stamina Spirit video, you'll see the other rotation. Basically, I can try to showcase it, but it's going to look absolutely terrible. So what ends up happening is you kill one mob with like SOR, and then you kill the next mob with Crusader, and then you kill the next mob with SOR, and then you kill the next mob with Crusader. And I know that sounds absolutely bizarre, like what I just said, but this is when you're killing mobs like super quickly. So I can't even really showcase it here too well. So it's just judge and kill and judge and kill. You never even, how do I put this? Maybe it is the same rotation, but you just end up killing the mobs like so insanely quickly. I'm exorcisming here just to try to show how quick this actually gets. But you don't even bother to judge, if that makes any sense, because it's just going to mess up your mana. So basically, when I'm killing the mobs in something stupid like under 15 seconds for like whatever reason, there's an entirely different rotation that happens where you just run from mob to mob to mob, and it's just like you let the seal burn down 30 seconds before you judge it on the mob, and you literally don't care. It could be like half life, and you'll be like, whatever, have Crusader on you. I'm just going to move on to the next mob. Very strange rotation. Alright, so let's get the other rotation back up here real fast. But then, of course, I discovered this really bizarre, and this was part of the plan, but I've never actually tried this before, and I've never actually done the math on this. Everybody's so obsessed with damage that it's really hard to argue for a double seal of light rotation. You might think a Judge Light Crusader Strike, Judge Light Crusader Strike rotation isn't the worst idea in the world, and it's not. But the thing about Judgment of Light in general is that she's so mana intensive at 110 mana, and she gets more expensive over time, that she doesn't synergize well with just Crusader Strike. You're not going to get your money's worth out of her if you're judging light on a target and then killing it with Crusader Strike. That might change at the higher levels. But these lower levels, she is so mana intensive that you might as well just judge double light on the target and let this seal burn down, and this seal will be judged on the next target, if that makes any sense. And she just becomes super... you kill a little bit slower, but dear God, do I feel safe as all hell when I'm doing this. So you can see that rather than a 20-second kill, we've got a bit of a less efficient kill here, but there's no downtime here whatsoever. So you just move on to the next mob, you just move on to the next mob, you just move on to the next mob. And that helps it be a little bit faster. So in my assessment, at this level at least, and the Seal of Light is a little bit fresh, I go from a 20-second mob kill to a 24-second mob kill, but I save 2.5 seconds because I don't really have to heal all that much, as you know, because I don't have to Holy Light in between the mobs. And I'm super safe all the time from, like, you know, lag and DC and all that stupid stuff, just because I'm never not hitting with a seal that's basically going to make it impossible for me to die in a 1v1 type scenario. So because my butthole is puckered right now from this stupid lag thing, this is what I would definitely prefer to do. I'm going to kill targets with a double Seal of Light. And now this might change if I go like one-hander, sword and board. This might change if I wasn't a two-hand, if I had like a slower two-hander. The actual mechanics on you motherfucker, come here. No. Yes. Might change if I had a slower two-hander, but not really. So how Seal of Wisdom and Seal of Light work is that it's 50% chance to proc regardless of weapon speed, like every time you hit the target for the judgment on the target. But for the seal is PPM, which means it's one proc every basically 4 seconds of swing time. So if you've got, like, you know, a 3.8 speed weapon, each hit on the target will have something like a 90-ish% chance to proc, 92%, something stupid like that. Which means sometimes it doesn't proc. Like, sometimes I'm hitting on these mobs like it's happening right now, and you just never get any procs whatsoever. Actually, that's not what's happening. What's happening is all this stupid DC crap has magically reset my hit stuff. Yes, because of course it has. Because of course it fucking has. Combat. Floating text. Thank you. Jesus Christ. So, as near as I can tell, the key thing to the double light seal, farming at least, the safety seal farming, is you need to be able to kill the mob in probably about 25 seconds or less. That gives you plenty of time to pull the next mob and to Judgment of Light. In theory, if you're not lagging and you still want to use the safety seal, like right here, I'm not going to make it, so I just exorcism this guy, judge him, pull him, well, he would, you know, consecration in theory and kill him. He's going to die. Yeah. So you just let the consecration and the reflect damage kill him, and away you go. But the safety seal is pretty cool. It might change, yeah, so if I'm not killing the mobs quickly enough, this won't work, right? Because the seal will fall off, I won't be able to get it on the next mob, yada, yada, yada. There are advantages and disadvantages to this with a shield. So, for example, with a shield, my damage is going to go down because you're using a one-hander as opposed to a two-hander, which means it's going to take longer to kill the mob, which is bad. However, a shield will have a little bit of reflect damage from it. She's significantly more mana efficient, so you can see here while I'm doing all this stuff, I'm kind of slow. I'm a little bit mana stable, but I'm also slowly going down in mana. It is what it is. If you had a shield, that wouldn't be happening. Shield lets you support Blessing of Might a hell of a lot better, lets you support Retribution Aura a hell of a lot better. The DPS loss going from a two-hander to one-hander on average is like 11 to 12%, somewhere around there, which is not great. But these mobs are basically equal level to me, and if they were, if I had a more significant level advantage, I'd be killing them quickly enough with the one-handed weapon anyways, blah, 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 blah. Point is, there's a lot of nuance. And the thing I basically wanted to express in this video, well, besides just freaking out and being like, holy shit, I guess we're making a video now, is a lot of people, they see me actually playing in hardcore, and they see my old guides and they see my new guides, and they're like, okay, why are you not following the rotations? Like, why are you not following your own advice? Like, why are you using this two-handed weapon and not a one-handed weapon? Yada, yada, yada. The first thing is I'm testing a bunch of stuff. So, you know, got to test things in order to make videos, right? And secondly, I'm aware that despite what I tell you guys, there's a lot of nuance that I don't really talk about, which is how am I doing lag wise? More importantly, it's like how recently trained is this seal? How recently trained is that seal? You just can't path to me, can you? That is interesting. All right, whatever. How recently trained is this seal? How recently trained is that seal? Its effects. And so, like, what kind of weapon am I using? Is it two-handed? Is it one-handed? Is it a fast one-hander? Is it a slow one-hander? So, oh, yeah, and that was the thing I wanted to mention about... okay, this is not going to work. I want Shift 2. Okay, cool. I screwed that up. Right, so since what I'm trying to express is that the double Seal of Light, because it uses different mechanics than Crusader and Seal of Righteousness rank 3, actually plays really, really well with slower one-handed weapons. You don't want super slow one-handed weapons, but it will play quite nicely with slow one-handed weapons if that's basically all you have to work with. Right? So if you just go to the auction house, there's a really cheap one-handed weapon on the auction house. As long as it's not super slow, as long as it's around 2 seconds or so, hopefully a little bit below 2 seconds, but a little bit above is fine. As long as it's blue, as long as it's your level, it'll work perfectly fine with the double light play and a shield. All you really care about is its damage. Why is this? Because only the judgment of double light play actually cares at all about weapon speed. So weapon speed's not super important all of a sudden, which is kind of why I was like, okay, that's really interesting. And all those kills that I got with Seal of the Crusader that you saw before, with that whole rotation where you're killing one mob with Seal of the Crusader and you're killing another mob with Seal of Righteousness rank 3, also doesn't, half the time at least, it doesn't care what your weapon speed is. It just cares about, like Seal of the Crusader doesn't care what your weapon speed is, just cares about what your, all you care about is the damage. So I keep looking at this situation and I'm like, huh, well that's kind of interesting. The other reason is, the number one reason why I've been stuck using two-handed weapons on hardcore is because there's just no real good fast one-handers in the game for a long period of time. And there are plenty of very cheap on the auction house fast two-handers, so I just end up getting like pigeonholed into using the fast two-handers, if that makes any sense. But after examining things on hardcore, like the economics and the rotations and all that kind of stuff, it's still really expensive to get your hands on a blue one-handed weapon of any speed whatsoever, which is really annoying. But at least I have rotations, and I'm looking at the gameplay is perfectly viable either way. Now, what's fascinating, of course, about the fast two-hander, or even the, a mediocre speed two-hander, as you can see here, is that does it really matter if I was wearing a shield or not? Like, are you noticing any real difference, like, whatsoever? Like, what the hell is going on here? Okay, in theory, I could consecrate more with a shield, because I'd be like, there'd be more mana involved here, because the healing would be better, but as you can see, it's just... The only problem I have every now and then is it takes a million years to kill a target, and the damn seal falls off. But you're just... If it took a million years to kill the target, guess what you are? You're full mana, so you don't care. Just reseal, and you go about your business again. So, yeah, a little bit slower, super safe, and for some reason, it's actually really powerful and really working. And I don't really know why. What I do know, of course, is that if I do the normal stuff, let's just do the normal. Let's kill the next mob with the normal stuff. So that on average, the mobs are dying like 24, 25 seconds, something like that, as you can see. Let's do the maximum possible DPS in this guy. All right, so that's just a normal pull, level 31 mob. We're doing the SOR 3, which you can see does a shit fuck ton of damage because Crusader is quite up to date. Base weapon damage is around about 80 because I have might up, but then the SOR damage is kind of insane. And then boom, this guy is dead. And that was fast as fuck, but I still need to heal myself. So you got to add like 2.5 seconds to that. But this is a lot less safe for the reasons that I was talking about earlier. So I don't know. I don't know. So, moral of the story here is lag in DC sucks. I am leveling again. I have found a way to fix that and fix the internet better. It's Blizzard that's currently trying to screw me over. Hooray! It's Blizzard that's currently trying to screw us over, not the actual Chinese internet, which I find quite fascinating. You can look up the error code that kept popping up there. A bunch of other people are having problems. I wonder if they live in China do or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so I am back in hardcore. Still leveling. When Season of Discovery comes out, I'll still, pop on here every now and then when I got nothing better to do and level, as you do. I'll probably have to have multiple paladins in Season of Discovery, though. I'm going to take that actually kind of seriously. I'm going to have multiple paladins in Season of Discovery. I don't want to do this. I want to do light while I'm talking to you, because, yeah. Yeah. Okay, hit him one more time. I'll judge, seal, crusader, finish him off. And, of course, we have to heal, loot, and heal. Yeah. So, I didn't kill these. Who killed these? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so really scary stuff. Other things that I've been up to and doing. Let me show you just how confident I am that nothing's going to happen. Let's open my map here. Let's go zoom out. Make it smaller. Doesn't even really matter what's going on with me. So when it's small, it's just a local area, whether I like it or not. Like, that's actually what's happening here. Look at my health. Oh no, I almost died. Ugh. All right, one sec. Ashenvale. Zoom out. Ashenvale. This area right here at Ashenvale, where all the demons were. So level like 30 to like 32, I was farming demons out here. And then I came out here to fight the satyrs. Very interesting, the demons out there. They're pretty easy to kill. They don't have a lot of health, but they do a shit ton of damage. These guys, by comparison, do significantly less damage than those damn demons, but they're actually quite a bit harder to kill. And those demons were actually doing... I was really kind of struggling to kill those demons for a while until I found the double light method, because it just happened to really work with them, a combination of them doing tons of damage and then having significantly less health than these stupid satyrs out here. So that was kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to say, my brain's all over the place. The whole reason why I'm going to level with multiple paladins is I told myself if I ever played a classic WoW Fresh server like ever again, the battle plan would be to level multiple paladins. So there would be a Rishi Doom, there would be a Palatime, and then there would be a third paladin, probably named Convictions. And the battle plan there... we got to buff our fellow alliance. Check to make sure he's not PvP flagged. And buffaroo. Okay, cool. So the battle plan, of course, is to level multiple paladins, get them... Whoa, hello. The battle plan is to level multiple paladins, get them to 60, and then to raid Molten Core weekly. Why is this? So that whichever paladin gets Eye of Rag first is the winner, and he's the one that ends up getting played as the main. Because the one thing that really, really screwed me over from making PvP videos in Era, well, continues to screw me over in Era, and it screwed me over all throughout of Classic World of Warcraft when I was playing back in the day, which is that I never actually got a good two-handed weapon, and by far the best two-handed weapon for Paladin in the entire game, at least for the spec of Paladin that I play, and even for just about any spec in the entire fucking game, is Hand of Rag. So it's not that I absolutely need a Hand of Rag, but if I want to play at like the highest level and make the videos that I want to make, let's face it, we're going to need a Hand of Rag. So I'm going to level 3 Paladins. I'll raid Molten Core until I get a Hand of Rag. I'll be like, sweet, Hand of Rag, you are now the new main. We'll rank you up to 13, 14, no, probably not 14, probably to rank 13, and go from there. Anyways, this video is long as hell, so I'm going to end the video here, and Day Assault, boys.